3.5. So far, her best numbers of the week. 25 left after slipping into the treble 15 with dart 1.
No score.
And again, another
Gemma
shake of the head because
91.
so far this match, the scoring hasn't been the issue for Paige Pauling. It's been that finishing. And it's ball for Hayter.
On the second leg,
Gemma Hayter once again wrestles away a leg from Paige Pauling.
Because there was a flight in the way, just made that task a little bit more awkward than she would have liked. But all's well, leaves herself tops to complete a 3-0 win.
40. Game shot and the
And
match.
tops is found, and it
Hayter.
is a 3-0 win for Gemma Hayter in the very first match. That puts her back on level points with the table topper Kirsty Viinikainen, and it was a finishing masterclass from Gemma.
Well, a leg that for large swathes of Hutchinson had control is one that Viinikainen could win here if she can take out this 81. But she was chasing the treble 12, missed the single, so won't get the minimum poke at the bullseye. And so Hutchinson back here for 60 to take the opening leg. And by hitting that double 17, she'd be left on 23 if she gets another go in this leg. Hutchinson, look at it, tops. Now double 10. Doesn't go, but this is tricky for Viinikainen.
23.
Opted for 3 for double 10. Same target as
shot on the
Hutchinson,
first
but
leg.
different outcome. And Viinikainen does hold the opening throw.
Leg against the throw.
Yeah, she had a few issues in the first leg, Kirsty Hutchinson. Just
Kirsty require
setting
58.
everything up. But the 82 in the last seems to have been a source of inspiration. Tops required, tops found. Another cleanly taken finish for Hutchinson.
At the top of the group. It may just be a dart at the bullseye. It is a dart at the bullseye.
38. Kirsty require 56.
She got the straightness right, but she couldn't find the right level. And Viinikainen now 2 dart opportunity to break back.
Game shot
And it is a break back, and it is
Viinikainen.
2-all. And Kirsty Viinikainen now the opportunity to serve out the match.
He's on the inside, and by hitting the double 3, has bust the score. And so Kirsty Hutchinson has 3 in hand at tops, 2 in it. And deal a bitter blow to the hopes of Kirsty Viinikainen. A 3-2 win for Kirsty Hutchinson opens up the door for Gemma Hayter all of a sudden.
Natalie requires 60.
Missing the single number, but does leave that tops bed wide open.
20. Trina, you require 104.
So Goliver looking at 104 to double her lead to 2-0. Gonna get a dart at tops.
Game shot on the second leg.
Well,
Trina Goliver.
One of the comments that we made and that Trina was more than aware of was the fact that she wasn't always pinning those doubles, but a 104 finish there. She's 2 from 2 on the outer ring. Long range finish for Natalie Gilbert. If she is to level it up at 2 apiece, needs the treble 20. Finds the treble 20, so ball for a 128.
103.
Scared it, but that might be the only chance she gets to save this game. Goliver 2 from 2 on her doubles so far in this game. Make it 3 from 3. That is some start from Trina Goliver. A really good display out the gate for the Golden Girl.
How quickly that can go.
Gemma's just finding herself a score behind in legs, and Viinikainen over the first couple of legs in this game has just struggled towards the tail end of it, but is being given a bit of time by Gemma.
Tops for a ton checkout. Another ton checkout for Kirsty Viinikainen.
Kissy require
Well, leaves herself on
144.
60 unless Viinikainen can take out a second consecutive ton plus checkout. Now one of them leaves double 12. Double 12 for the win. And double 12 for control of the group. Gemma Hayter looks almost expectant of this going. To go clear at the top of the group. Just on the inside.
Gemma, you require 60.
Reprieve here for Gemma Hayter. She has had a couple of goes at a double so far in the match, but doesn't miss this opportunity.
Kissy require 116.
So Viinikainen looking at 116 to complete a 3-1 victory. To move herself clear. She's already had the ton of the game. She's not going to add the 116. Having missed the double 12 for the 144 in the leg before. She was punished for that. Is she going to be punished again? Because Hayter on 64 after 12 has an opportunity to square this match up from 2 apiece. From 2-0 down.
Gemma, you require 64.
Up for tops.
24.
Found the target last time, but couldn't find it there.
38.
And so Viinikainen to win this game and to move clear at the top of the group, double 19.
Game shot.
Kirsty Viinikainen is in control and she is on track to win this Group A. She moves 2 points clear of Gemma Hayter.
This is important, making sure at least getting those big single numbers is a treble. So double 7.
72. Natalie required 20.
So double 10. Up for 5s. And Natalie Gilbert finds herself 2-0 in front, and importantly, she gets the break.
This would be something special from Paige Pauling. Another of those, but double 10.
130. Natalie required 20.
Well, Natalie Gilbert's heart would have been in her mouth for just a second there as Paige looked at that double 10 for the 140. But Natalie finds a double 10 there for 3-0 victory over Paige Pauling. Both players now on 8 points in the group, and it's advantage Trina Goliver.
By Trina Goliver leaves herself on a potential 2-dart out, but Hutchinson hot on her heels once again.
100. Trina, you require 100.
Herself on a 2-darter. Goliver looking at a ton to square up. Double top, missed the 110 in the previous leg, but no mistake with the ton, and that's 2 ton plus checkouts for the day for the Golden Girl, who is rediscovering that golden touch.
Yeah, but even so, recovers well with the 3rd dart.
$140. Kirsty
Gulliver's hit a ton
42.
plus checkout and also threatened a ton plus checkout, and that double 10 means double 11. Saw Trina hit one of these
20.
intriguing doubles yesterday, but we're not going to see Kirsty Hutchinson do something similar.
Is it a 3rd ton plus out for the Golden Girl? Yes, it is. A 101 to break the throw and go within 1 of the match. And is that the chance
76.
Trina Gulliver was waiting for?
76 for the match. It's going to be a... Well, it should have been a dart at tots, but the miss of the big number means that Hutchinson's been presented with another opportunity.
Double 5. Can she use that as a marker? She can indeed. It's 2 apiece. And a real reaction from Kirsty Hutchinson. And just like the 101 Trina hit a couple of legs ago, this would hurt. Well, 83 remaining. Treble 17 leaves double 16.
56.
Width of a wire away.
Kirsty requires 16.
Well, that would have hurt Kirsty Hutchinson, but she gets another opportunity to finish this game off. It's double 4. JC2, she thought it was in. 1 left. Doesn't
14.
get.
Trina, you require 32.
Visibly frustrated. They were well thrown darts. They weren't far from the target, but it's Gulliver once again. And Gulliver this time gets over the line. 3 legs to 2. It was a real battle between the pair. It was an excellent encounter, and it is the Golden Girl that snatches the points in the end. She's now on 12 points in the table. 6 points clear of 4th place Natalie Gilbert. You suspect that's all the chances Gilbert would need, but double one. It helped her out in her previous match, but not going to help here.
Gemma, you require 32.
And so double 16. To have the game exactly where she wants it. 2-0 to the good, and now needing just the one to move herself in a position where she'll be level on points with Kirsty Viinikainen. Just pulled low.
Require 120.
On Monday, these were the kind of range of shots that Natalie Gilbert was taken out with some regularity. A chance to do it here again. Tops
100.
Just tracks it low.
Require 20.
And so Hayter back for the match. Back for double 10 to get the job done. It's now double 5.
Game shot.
Gemma Hayter is back on terms with Kirsty Viinikainen at the top of the group.
Trini requires 75.
A 6th missed dart for Kirsty Viinikainen at the outer ring. Trina Goliver with a chance to pinch the leg. Just checking the score. It is 58 left. That leaves tops for 2-1.
$35. Kirsty requires
Well, that was
20.
scared. And that was an opportunity to break the throw of Viinikainen, and she knows. And now she hopes. Viinikainen, this time with a kind deflection and in.
Trini, you require 156.
Taking her foot off the gas as the finish line approaches, and it's 156 here for Trina. Whilst it won't go, she can add a bit of pressure on the 80.
60. Kirsty require 80.
For a 3-1 win. Viinikainen looking at 80. It's 2 darts, a double 10 to win it. Only needs the one.
Kirsty Viinikainen.
Kirsty Viinikainen is back to the top of the table, and she re-establishes the 2-point cushion.
Well, it is the lesser spotted double 17 required.
$26. Paige, you require 48.
It's 48. Well, okay, we'll do it the double-double way. But the problem is, for Paige, is because that dart is sat where it is, the whole bed's as good. What a dart.
Paige Paulin.
That might just be dart of the week from Paige Paulin there.
Really does put it low, needs to find a big adjustment and overdoes it.
Paige, you require 20.
Double 10. To eventually cross the line. And cross the line, Paige Pauling will.
Paige Paulin.
She gets the better of Kirsty Hutchinson by 3 legs to 2. Gilbert's going to find the 1-4-2, and so Viinikainen back for double 16 to double a lead in this contest.
40. Kirsty require 32.
For 2-0 and to stretch her lead at the top of the table to go within 1 leg of doing that.
Game shot on the second leg. Kirsty Viinikainen.
It is Viinikainen leading 2 legs to 0.
So Natalie will come back.
84.
May just be a dart the bullseye here. Bullseye. Wide of the
48.
mark, and so Viinikainen
Casey requires 60.
to put herself on the hill. Is looking at double top. She's almost there.
Kirsty Viinikainen.
Kirsty Viinikainen is one result away from winning this Group A.
Leaving the 101.
101.
Get that red pen out.
No score.
Wow, by hitting the top, she's bust the score.
Gemma, you require
That's incredible.
158.
Yeah, it's one step in the process, obviously unintentionally.
134.
Wasn't
Kirsty
punished by the
require
158,
101.
but beautiful setup play for Gemma Hayter. This time, taking her time, a wry smile because of what happened last time. Looking for the single one.
No score.
And she's busted again.
Gemma, you
Well,
require
twice in
24.
consecutive visits, she has bust the 101. She want to put this leg in room 101. Well, this is a
No score.
chaotic leg,
Kirsty
to say the
require
least.
101.
Yeah, well, they say 3 times the charm. Well, this time, she can't bust it with the second dart, but she can't find the treble either.
As stupid as this sounds, I think she might have been happy
49.
not to have hit the
Gemma,
treble
you
there.
require 24.
Well, Gemma smiling to herself because, yeah, that's the same as before.
Game
But
shot on the
that's a
first
different
leg.
outcome,
Gemma
and
Hayter.
it is Gemma Hayter that gets the first leg. And, yeah, all they can do is laugh because, yeah, sometimes in darts it can
Second
just get a
leg,
bit
it's Gemma to
chaotic,
the
and everyone got
first.
involved in that.
Game on.
Recovers well with the last.
Gemma, you require 101.
Well, the irony is, Hayter could win this game with 101, which Kirsty Hutchinson busts twice in this contest.
Game
And she
shot
does
and the
win it
match,
with
Gemma
101.
Hayter.
That's irony 101 for Gemma Hayter.
$78. Trini, you require 32. Game shot on the third leg. Trina Gulliver.
Needs to find a route above and tries to force the issue. Not going to go. Paige
40.
Pauling could
Paige,
be winning
require
this.
52.
She's going to get a chance at double top. And now double 10.
32. Trini requires 76.
Couple of match darts there gone for Paige Pauling. Single 16 misses the single number. Not the first time. Trina's had a little bit of issue in terms of the setup play.
The Rod
36.
Harrington School of Darts.
Paige
Don't
requires
miss the
20.
big number. And these could well be 2 big points for Paige
shot
Pauling, because
and the
that double
match,
10
Paige Pauling.
means that she's on to 12 points. And what that means is she's now confirmed to finish in 4th position in the table.
$24. Kirsty require 104.
So Hutchinson looking at 104. We've already seen this finish taken out today by Trina Gulliver. Are we going to be looking at another ton plus out here?
Game
Yes
shot
is
on
the
first
answer.
leg. Kirsty Hutchinson.
Clutch from Kirsty Hutchinson. The 104 goes to take the opening leg of this match. And so Natalie Gilbert is back. Another opportunity at double 5.
She went
No
this route
score.
before for 3 for double
Kirsty
1, but it's
required
on in
2.
the double 3.
Well, double 1 is what
Game
Kirsty
shot and the
Hutchinson
match.
wants
Kirsty
and
Hutchinson.
gets. She gets the better Natalie Gilbert by 3 legs to nil. It means that she's going to finish 5th. Back for 62.
Pager requires 62.
It's one dart for Pauline at tops,
22.
and that goes a begging.
Kissy require 40.
Yeah, Paige Pauling has had a solitary dart in both legs so far. Is she going to be punished once again by Viinikainen?
Game shot on the second leg.
Indeed
Kissy
she is. It
Viinikainen.
is 2-0 to Viinikainen. Now, Kirsty just the one leg away from a place in
Third
Saturday's
leg,
finals.
It's Paige to throw first.
The Group A bragging rights. It's double top. It's not there, not
33.
yet.
Pager require 108.
And I think Kirsty knew how important that dart could be. But she will be back. She will have to burn a dart to get herself back on a
58.
double. But this is
Kissy
for the
requires
Group A
39.
victory.
39 points away from winning Group A. Double 16.
Game shot and
Kirsty
the match. Kissy
Viinikainen
Viinikainen.
is victorious in Group A. The fantastic Finn seals the deal and will return on Saturday night.
Now, this would be a showstopper. It's not going to happen for Goliver.
90. Gemma require 57.
So it's 57 for Gemma to take the opening leg as Trina having dropped her stem of flight there. Both players seeing the funny side of it. To the serious business and tops. And now tens. And in the
Game shot on
tens.
the
And
first
Hayter's
leg,
one
Gemma
up.
Hayter.
And then gives it back to Goliver.
This would be some finish. Again, just persevering, keep chipping away.
58. Gemma, you require 10.
Double 5. Oh, that's
score.
wide. That is
Trina, you
wide.
require 76.
And now you sense this really is an opportunity for Trina Goliver. Well, 73 remaining, needs a big treble. Good effort, but just south of the target.
36.
So Gemma Hayter
Gemma, you
returns.
require 10.
Double 5 for 3-2 win. She's had multitude and multiple opportunities. But this time she finally fires home a 3-2 win. Welcome back to the MODUS Super Series, where Group A has come to a close and it's seen Kirsty Viinikainen victorious. That 3-0 win against Paige Pauling, sealing that particular success for her. We can confirm that now by having a look at the table. She put Gemma Hayter to the post. 24 points was enough to win Group A this week. Gemma Hayter in second position. Trina Gulliver is going to be in Group B on Thursday and Friday night. Paige Pauling, Kirsty Hutchinson and Natalie Gilbert will go again in Group C.